All right, folks, check it out. This is a Biceps Giant Set. Giant Set means you do 4 exercises in a row for a target muscle group. Biceps have a very finite work capacity in each set. You want to shoot for 6 to 12 reps of each exercise. You don't need a lot of weight, and you don't need a lot of weight because your biceps don't have a large work capacity. Doing 4 exercises in a row is an advanced approach to bicep hypertrophy. That's what I'm focusing on, strengthening my weaknesses, hitting the arms. Starting with an incline supinated curl. The incline bench is very good to stretch the biceps when you lean back against the seat. Again, not going super heavy, 20 pounds. Just maybe half the weight I could do standing curls with, but in this case, less is more. Control the negative. Helps to flex your triceps right at the bottom when you fully extend your elbows. Flex, squeeze, control, stretch, flex the tris, squeeze the bis. Always control the negative. When you're focusing on hypertrophy, the negative is where you build tension, and it's where you really feel the pull and the strain in your target muscles. A couple more. Not sure how many that was, but it was between 6 and 12, surely. Hey, Gus. You want to move on to the next exercise within about 20 seconds. 20 seconds or less to consider it a giant set. Spin you this way. We're going to do question mark curls now. Question mark curl is like 2 bicep curls in a row. You curl up, out, and up to the chin. Curl up, around to the chin. So you see how the bar makes a little bit of a question mark shape? Up, around, squeeze. Reverse that question mark back down. Up, around, squeeze. Back down. Always controlling the negative. Couple more. Whew. Those really tear you up. That question mark movement pattern, doing a drag curl up, then around into a normal curl up to your chin, gives you 2 peak contractions instead of 1. Hopefully I was in the picture there. Spin you around this way. Next up, switching gears, exercise 3 of 4. Gonna do some isometric work, static strength. Hopefully you can see me here. Point you up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really getting into it fast enough, but I'm trying to explain what's going on. A little bit heavier, going with 30s for an isometric hammer curl. As long as you can hold it. See, I bend my knees so I can keep my back vertical. Elbows at 90 degrees. Tap into your mind-muscle connection. Breathe through it. That's all I got. Oh. I put that third. That way I wouldn't have to hold that isometric contraction very long. That might have been 20, 25 seconds, who knows. As long as you can get about 10 seconds, then it's a good weight. All right, let's set you up down here. Last part of the giant set is a burnout exercise with the bands. Faster pace, higher reps. Again, it's kind of a cash out burnout set. Seated band curls, supinated. See how I kind of curl inward with my elbows out. On a band curl like this, that helps you engage your biceps a little more effectively. And I'm going to bring the reps the cash out set is the failure. Don't really adhere to that 6 to 12 rep. I might have been 25, 30, I don't know. I know I said 6 to 12 reps. That's when you're doing kind of a standard exercise with controlled reps. Accommodating resistance like with a band. When you save it for burnout, you go to failure. And if you did a good job fatiguing yourself, your target muscle, you might hit 10, 15, 20, any more than about 30 reps with something like that. The 3 exercise sequence ahead of that was not effective enough. So make sure that cash out exercise is high volume, but not some ridiculous amount of reps like 50 or something like that. You can program an isometric exercise into any type of sequence. In this case, I put that isometric hammer grip curl third, because if I put it first, I wouldn't have been able to do those incline supinated curls very well, or those question mark curls. Those both, they fall apart very quickly, and you hit a wall like that when you're doing those. So put them after the hard technical stuff and before the cash out exercise. You could also reverse that, do the bands a little heavier first, finish as a cash out exercise with an isometric curl of some sort. So that's a giant set, 4 exercises for biceps. Those are just 4 variations of hundreds, thousands, infinite. Try out different types of supersets, trisets, even giant sets. It's all a puzzle. Just find out what your work capacity is with what variations you implement, what you need your intensities to be, and put your brain and your muscle, because it's all about your mind-muscle connection on something like that. It's strictly hypertrophy based, so you've got to focus on the contraction, both the eccentric and the concentric phase. Give it a go.